Boom! Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is StrangerPalooza. Right behind me is my 2021 Coachman Beyond, which is built on a 2020 Ford Transit all-wheel drive chassis, as you can see there. You know what? I've been on the road, been getting up to a lot of things, so even though I have a lot of content, I have not been able to post that content as of yet. So in this video, I just want to do a little bit, probably like a little, walk and talk with you guys. And I wanted to give you an update of the channel, of where I am, what I'm getting up to, what videos are coming up, but most importantly of all, Lola and myself just got approval as media to go to the 2022 Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's coming up May 20th to the 22nd. We're gonna be there. If you're into that kind of stuff, I'm going to get into what is that exactly as we do this, but we're going to be there. So join us right now. Let's stop beating around the bush and get all up in it right now. Boom! Hey guys, I just want to take a quick break here to show you all these t-shirts that we're selling, and here, I'll go to Lola's right here.
All right.
Lola, you be the supermodel for this.
I'll try my best.
So let's see if folks know what that says. Vanosaur. That's what it is. Vanosaur.
Like connoisseur.
There you go. For anyone who's wondering, these are, if you want to support us, this is a great way to support us. We have these Vanosaur t-shirts, and you can actually buy them right here on the YouTube channel.
Right.
There's like a little thing going there. What is that?
It's a scroll on the bottom of each video, as well as if you go to the home page, there's a merch tab or merch store that you can click on.
Yep. And you can get these cool shirts and support us. We're going to do different designs. I think you have stickers and different things on
Currently,
in the store
these are
right
available on the as stickers, on mugs, camp mugs, water bottles, I think hats.
Right, absolutely. So that's a great way to support the two of us. So if you want to support us, go there and check that out. And then one of the cool things about it that, if you notice, there's no StrangerPalooza anywhere on it, so you don't have to advertise us, but you can support us, I think.
Agreed. And this first design is actually the Ford Transit camper van.
Yes. So that is, once again, I'm going to use
one
as the model. So yeah, that is a Ford Transit camper van, which is right there. That's ours that you see right behind us there. And then actually, we've got some friends over there. So if you're a fan of the Ford Transit or just van life altogether, this is a cool shirt that you can get. It's kind of like a conversation starter because people are going to want to know, what does it say?
Exactly.
All right, and we're going to do more of them. Okay, so that's it. Thanks so much for listening. There you go. First things first, there's the van. As you can see, I'm parked here in front of my friend's garage here that you guys saw in the background. I think the fan is running. I've got it airing out there. I am into overlanding. Lola and I went last year when we first bought this van. We actually went to the Overland Expo East in Virginia, and this year we're planning on going to Overland Expo West. We got approval for that. Right now, I'm in Fort Scott, Kansas. I had to think about that for a second. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm actually hanging out at a friend's place. He and his family were awesome enough to let me bring the van up here and park out. It's really beautiful. I'm going to share this with you guys here. I am actually going to sit down. This is kind of, this place has, let me back up for a second actually. So I'm going to go back, walk back here carefully without tripping and making a viral video out of this because I fall down. So here's his garage, there's the van, right? And this here, I guess the previous owners built this up so that they can park maybe fifth wheel or some kind of camper back here. I'm parked over there. It's actually pretty level. I've got levels built into the van, so I can tell that it's relatively level there and everything is working the way that it should. So I could park here if I wanted to. Perfectly happy there where I am. I'm just gonna come here and sit down on this like concrete landing here and kick it with you guys. Now, as I said, I'm gonna be here probably for the next few days. I'm actually doing some more stuff in this area, and then I'm gonna start making my way down to Texas and then over to Arizona, which I'm gonna hang out in Arizona for probably like a week before the show actually happens. I believe Lola's gonna fly out and meet me, and we'll both be at the 2022 Overland Expo. Now that is in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's from May 20th, which I think is a Friday, till Sunday, May 22nd. And if you guys want to come out there, you could just go Overland Expo. If you search that on Google, there's going to be a ton of information that's going to come up. You can actually camp out at that location. Of course, there's a fee and stuff like that for all of that. Fortunately, for the first time, Lola and I actually have media passes in order to go out to that. Last year, when we went to Overland East, we didn't have that. Obviously, for a little over a year now, we've been building up the channel. So I guess, you know, our hard work and you guys looking and checking out our stuff has helped, because these guys have accepted us as media in the van world as it pertains to overlanding. If you don't know about overlanding, I'll probably put in a definition here, but the best way that I could put it is, if you're a person who, you have a vehicle, maybe like it's more than likely going to be 4x4, but I don't think it's always 4x4, but you might have a pickup truck, you might have a Jeep, you might have a van like we do, or there's actually quite a few different kinds of vans that folks use for overlanding. Typically, they're 4x4 or 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive like our vehicle is. There's really not a big difference between 4-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. Honestly, I think the difference is all-wheel drive is always all-wheel drive, and 4-wheel drive is selectable. 4x4 is pretty good, but not a lot of things that have 4x4 on it, I think, are actual, like, for reals 4x4 vehicles like a Jeep or, you know, 4x4 pickup. Anyway, without getting bogged down with that, we'll be there. There's going to be lots of companies there, and Lola and I actually going to be there with Battleborn Batteries. They'll be there. I think on Friday they have a little get-together that's going on. I'll try to put some information in about that so you can meet us there. And then we'll spend some time in their booth, but I don't know that schedule either. There's going to be quite a few companies. If you're interested in lithium batteries, like Battleborn, for example, they will be there, as well as I'm sure some other battery manufacturers. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Lithionics is going to be there. There'll probably be quite a few of those. There's also going to be, just like in general, gear stuff there, right? You know, if you're looking for overlanding, camping gear, stuff for cooking and like, you know, treating water, all of that kind of stuff is going to be there. Communications, even, like we're into ham radio now, so there'll be that kind of stuff there as well. There's going to be companies that make the vehicles. I believe that Toyota will be there. Ford is going to be there. I'm not sure if they're going to have any vans. I do know that some of the companies that build out vans for this purpose will be there as well. So I believe like Van Duit is going to be there. I'm actually going to stop here tomorrow. I'm going to go visit Van Duit in Missouri. They're in Kansas City, Missouri, which is really not far from here. So I'm going to go see them. And then I think after that, I'm going to go see Regency Vans. And that, you guys will see that. They're in Texas. That'll be here on the channel. I've got a ton of videos coming up here. I've shot a lot of stuff over the last few weeks. But I've been kind of crazy here in Fort Scott. I've been doing some training. So if you check out my other channel and the other stuff that I do, you guys will be able to see something in regards to that coming up here. There's a lot going on here on the channel, especially when you're doing training, for example. You really need to pay attention to what you're doing. It's also very intensive. It's pretty tough on the body. And then when you're a dude like me who's not completely fit and healthy and not as young as I used to be, it's kind of tough on you. That's taken up a lot of my time, but I am working on all those things. I'm going to get everything up here on the channel. It's been a lot of fun doing this, man. We've been doing this for more than a year now, and I think on the van, on the Beyond, we've put over 30,000 miles are on there. Yeah, we just had the 30,000 mile oil change on the van. Things are pretty good on it. I'm going to probably put out, I think we shot a video on that as well. Then I need to edit and put that out. The big thing I want to talk to you guys about, of course, is the Overlanding show. And if you guys are into that, if you want to see some cool different vans outside of the norm of the big van builders, which of course I'm not knocking that. I've got one of the vans from the big van builders. If you buy a van from, let's say, Coachman, for example, like with the Beyond or the Galleria or the Nova, or from Winnebago, American Coach, any of those folks out there, there, the big manufacturers that make a lot of these things, you would have your best resale value when it comes to these things. Saying all of that, I think if you're looking for something different and you're looking for something tweaked more to what you do, especially if you are into overlanding, let's say, or you've got very specific tasks for your van or what you guys do when you go out camping, then your other option, I think, would be one, to build it yourself, which that has is going to have the least resale value of all of those things, right? Because you built it yourself, and I mean, you could be an amazing builder, just not going to have as much value, you know, unless you're an amazing builder who maybe has a YouTube channel and a lot of folks out there, or some kind of social media, and a lot of people out there are aware of what you do. In that case, you would be able to market it to folks, right? And then you'd really be able to, there's an ant trying to attack me. Then you would really be able to sell that, right? Now, if not, you built it up yourself, you could be awesome. I think you're going to have some problems doing that. Not to say it's not impossible. So for everyone out there, like my friend Rodney, who's amazing at building everything and could probably build better than any of those builders out there, you know, don't be offended. It's just not going to have the same value. But you're building it for you, and it's going to fit you like a glove because it's bespoke to you. So that's good, but it doesn't have as much a value. And I think the next step up from that is the more boutique builders or manufacturers, I don't know, however you want to put it, that are out there. You can go to those guys, and that's not going to have as good a resale value, I think, maybe as Winnebago or a Coachman or something else. However, they have a name out there nowadays. So to people who are specifically into this realm, I think it would still have some kind of value, but just not as good. That's just the way that it is. You know, I'm not really into one or the other. And to be honest with you guys, I would really, in my adventure of doing this channel, I really want to find out what it's like to experience all those things. And one of the videos that Lola and I have coming up is a video where Sunshine State RV actually lent us a Galleria, a Coachman Galleria that someone traded in, and we took that out, and I'm going to share that with you guys. But I want to do more of that. I've tried to communicate with Storyteller, still working on it, haven't had much luck with that. But if there's people out there that would like me to take their van that they build for a weekend or a week or something like that and really live in it and use it, I'll be happy to do that and share that with my audience. Or even if you're someone out there that you've bought one of these things and you don't mind someone like myself borrowing it for a weekend or a week or something, then yeah, let's do that. Let's van swap or something. You know, maybe you can come out and visit us, or I'll come out and visit you guys, and we'll do that, because I really want to expand my experience here as well as be able to share more with the folks out there. So let me know about that. I'm going to wrap this up with saying once again, you guys are welcome to come hang out with us at the Overland Expo West here in May. It's from the 20th to the 22nd. Come hang out with us. It's going to be a fun time. I'm really looking forward to enjoying that, especially after working so hard this week. It's been like a physically really rough and tumble week for me. I'm glad it's behind me. So come hang out with us. If not, I will be getting some videos up here. At some point, I'm going to settle down in my travels and hang out for like a week and just edit videos, and you guys will probably see stuff coming up pretty fast on the channel. All right, that's it. That's what I wanted to share. This is the update. Thanks so much for listening to me. I won't make it too long. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.